The years following the change of regime into the new order by then President Suharto of Indonesia were filled with many discriminatory acts towards Chinese Indonesians. Laws were made to prevent the usage of Chinese characters or Hanzi to be displayed in public, and cultural art performances were restricted as well. However, such discriminatory laws are ineffective against strong-willed locals who want to preserve the history and culture. Behind the last station of the commuter line connecting Jakarta to its satellite city, Tangerang, lies a temple commonly believed to have existed since the 17th century. To get there, you will need to walk a few meters behind Tangerang station, go to the direction of Pasar Lama, and then take the small alleyway beside the grandiose entrance of the market. After walking a few meters through the alleyway, passing through old market stalls and store buildings that are at least 50 years old, you will be greeted by a bright red building with incense smoke flowing around it from the ash pots on your right. You have arrived in Buntet Bio, although at least 30 years ago, it would have had a different name on top of its praying hall.
Nama saya Wicinag. Orang menganggap saya karena saya dapat piagam penghargaan kemarin tuh sebagai Prestasi Budaya Cina Benteng. Nama itu kan dianjurkan oleh Presiden Soeharto supaya ganti nama. Tahun 67 baru dibawa patung Buddha, Ibsen Buddha, Rupang Buddha ditaruh di tempat, baru diganti namanya pada Butara. Di kala itu kan budaya Tionghoa tidak boleh, nggak boleh pakai nama Buntet Bio. Nah kok kita begitu kita reformasi kita balikin lagi nama.
Iya. Liongnya tadi sekitar tahun berapa?
67
berhentinya?
67 lah.
67.
2000 itu pas zamanya Pak Gus Dur.
Ya, reformasi main kita main di Kota Bunga.
Kota Bunga.
Puncak.
The repression of Chinese culture goes beyond simply names and worship. Restrictions of cultural expressions and activities came from the Presidential Instructions number 47 of 1967. The instructions stated that Chinese cultural activities must be performed internally or privately within their own family and friends. After the New Order regime was brought down and Indonesia entered the Reformation era, the name Buntet Bio Temple and its Hanzi engraving proudly emerged again. However, the restrictions of cultural activities were still in place until President Abdurrahman Wahid, commonly referred to as Gus Dur, issued Presidential Decree number 6 of 2000, lifting the restriction and allowing cultural activities and celebrations such as Chinese New Year and Barongsai performances to be performed in public once again. Regardless of the name being covered and changed, local citizens and visitors still referred to the temple as Buntet Bio, or simply Bio, meaning the temple. Local citizens stated that the Bio has always looked like that, and no real change ever happened to it. It seems that, despite the regime's oppressive restrictions and laws, it is ineffective against a culture that is centuries old.